prescriptions a day are filled by retail pharmacies in Florida, the third most in the nation. As the number of prescriptions increases, so does the number of pharmacy errors. Now some experts are saying a new proposed law could make the problem even worse.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Just before Thanksgiving, 9-week-old, 9-pound Julian Cameron was diagnosed with RSV.
I've never seen a baby so sick. He just would cough and like gasp for air.
Julian was prescribed albuterol by his doctor. His mother, Anna Cameron, picked up the medicine from her pharmacy, took it home, and gave her son the dose listed on the label.
And I could tell he was just really jittery and antsy and hyper, and his little heart was beating really fast.
Julian had received 4 times the correct dose, which was potentially lethal over time. The type of pharmacy mistake that Bob Parado, the past president of the Florida Pharmacy Association, says is all too common.
If you've ever worked in a pharmacy, you've made an error.
Parado retired as a retail pharmacist and is now a consultant.
I've seen statistics where 99.91% of the prescriptions filled in the United States are correct. But what about that 0.09? That's 100% of you if it was one of yours.
More than 235 million prescriptions are written in Florida each year. A 0.09% error rate would mean about 580 mistakes are made each day.
A lot of errors made where complaints are never filed. They're handled right in the pharmacy.
A lot of those issues involve prescriptions filled by pharmacy technicians who only have a fraction of the training required of pharmacists, but are allowed to perform almost all of the tasks. Parado says he has seen techs make mistakes.
Unfortunately, a few times a day, once or twice a day.
Some pharmacies fill as many as 500 prescriptions a day, with a single pharmacist signing off on all of them. Newly proposed state legislation could increase that workload by doubling the number of pharmacy techs allowed per pharmacist from 3 to 6.
They should be looking at the safety of the patient. Should be the first concern.
In that kind of setting where you have to be so responsible for another human being, there should be double checks, triple checks.
We contacted the pharmacy, which said it fully investigated what happened and is making every effort to prevent the error from happening again. But Julian's mom wants to remind others to double and triple check their prescriptions before taking them home.
I couldn't imagine the loss of a child for anyone.
One retail pharmacy chain that supports the bill told us allowing more pharmacy techs will allow the pharmacist to spend more time with patients and provide more services. We will track this bill as the legislative session gets underway next month.